Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here are the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Farmers and other primary sector producers are bringing their protest to central Athens today, gathering outside the Greek parliament at Syntagma Square. The rally begins at 4 p.m. with participants traveling to the capital by tractors, buses and private cars. The demonstration follows a nationwide assembly in Nikia after producers said a recent meeting with the Prime Minister failed to provide concrete answers to their demands. Representatives of the Pan-Hellenic Committee of the Blockades, which coordinates the protests, say they are fighting to maintain activity in rural Greece. A small convoy of tractors from distant regions is expected, with higher participation from parts of central Greece. Authorities have announced traffic restrictions across the capital and the wider Attica region. Bottlenecks are expected at highway entry points, particularly from Corinth and Lamia, and congestion is forecast on main city arteries including Stadiou, Panepistimio and Akademia streets. Stoppages are planned around Syntagma Square and nearby avenues. Labor unions are joining the rally, linking the farmers' mobilization to opposition against a proposed labor bill that they say restricts collective rights. Organizers say participants may remain at Syntagma overnight. New photographs linked to the espionage case involving a Greek Air Force officer have come to light. The images show the jailed officer posing in selfies with two Chinese men he identified to investigators. One photo appears to have been taken at a site on the Great Wall of China. According to reports, the officer named the two men as Stephen, whom he described as his handler, and William, who he described as the handler's supervisor. The photographs were reportedly taken in September 2024 during his visit to Beijing. The 54-year-old officer, who held the rank of colonel, is charged with espionage. He is said to have had expertise in encryption, electronic safeguards and data protection. His training and command roles gave him access to classified information. He also had knowledge of aircraft movements, military exercises and operational missions, and had served as a NATO evaluator in communication systems. New evidence has emerged in the ongoing agricultural subsidies investigation, with new material now in the hands of prosecutors. According to information forwarded by Greek police to the European Prosecutor's Office, the case file reportedly includes references to 8 additional cadres of the ruling New Democracy Party, 3 of whom are current or former ministers. The case centers on the so-called Opikipes scandal involving the allocation of agricultural subsidies. Authorities are examining cases linked to non-existent crops and livestock, with tens to hundreds of millions of euros under scrutiny. The new information comes from a previously unattributed file containing recorded phone conversations legally obtained by police during the first phase of the investigation in 2021 and 2022. The archive includes material from 140 audio CDs. While the original data did not initially trigger further judicial action, a later parliamentary inquiry into former agricultural ministers led to a renewed review by Internal Affairs. Those findings have now been transmitted to the European Public Prosecutor's Office. Greece's tax authority has uncovered a large network of sham companies using artificial intelligence to trace transactions and tax behavior. According to the authority, the scheme relied on straw men who appeared as owners or managers of businesses mainly in food and beverage and computer retail. The investigation identified 205 people, mostly foreign nationals, linked to 380 businesses. Authorities say the operation followed a pattern. Companies would shut down quickly and new ones would open under different names. Using an AI-assisted system, the Tax Bureau flagged 317 companies with debts totaling 27 million euros to the tax authority and 16 million euros to social security funds. Police and tax inspectors carried out coordinated early morning raids in the greater Athens area. They arrested 10 Greek men and 1 foreign national, described as the masterminds behind the scheme. Severe weather is affecting large parts of the country and is expected to continue through the weekend. According to the Hellenic National Meteorological Service, the system is bringing heavy rain, thunderstorms and strong winds. The most intense conditions are forecast through today and into the weekend. Locally strong storms are expected to impact Crete, the Aegean Sea and the northeastern region of Evros. Meteorologists say heavy rainfall in Bulgaria may raise river levels in Thrace, increasing flood risk near the border. Very strong westerly winds are blowing in the Ionian Sea and around Kythera and near Crete, reaching up to 9 Beaufort. Temperatures remain mild for the season, in some areas exceeding 20 degrees Celsius. Weather warnings cover parts of the mainland, the Ionian Islands, the Cyclades, the Dodecanese and islands of the northern and eastern Aegean. Snow is forecast in central and northern mountains. Rain and storms will continue into Saturday, with unsettled conditions through Tuesday. These were the top stories of the day as covered on Mega News. Thank you for watching.